Now then guys, welcome back to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke and hopefully today's episode won't be as stressful as yesterday's episode, even though we managed to get 2 wins. Let's get straight into it. So when I say last episode, obviously you saw us manage to get the 5-3 victory eventually against Huddersfield, and then we came back and won 4-2 against Chelsea. We've played one game since, and that's tends to be how things are going with this series at the minute. We played the first leg at home against CSK Moscow. We managed to beat them 1-0, so we've got a 1-0 lead going in to the second leg. Not what I'm used to. I'm used to like 4 goals, like a 3-goal advantage kind of thing. But we've got the first London derby coming up. Well, I'll say not the first big London derby, the one against Arsenal, and it's going to be a good game. We need to win that game, and then obviously we're following that up by the second quarter-final leg of the Europa League against Moscow. The reason why we need to win this, because we're like 9 points behind Arsenal at the minute with a game in hand on them. If we need to finish in like 4th place, we need to start winning again in the league, because if you look at the league, the last couple of times we played in the league, we've lost 2, drawn 1, lost there. So we haven't won in 4 games in the league. So this is a massive game. We have to win it. And to do that, we've actually finally got near enough a full-strength team. We've got Lewis in goal. Doherty's going to be starting. I don't know why Ari was there, but Doherty's going to be starting. Toby and Shonshu. Do I want to do that? I've spent a lot of money on Shonshu. I kind of want to get him on the pitch. Okay, I'm going to go with Toby and Shonshu with Regulion. Chamberlain in the centre, alongside Lo Celso, which I don't want to do. I didn't really look at this team, to be honest with you. And Doble is going to be playing there. Bale on the right-hand side, Dele Alli in the middle, with Son on the left, and Kane. Dele and Kane's kind of relationship has kind of drifted apart a little bit. It was kind of linked up at one point, but because of injuries, we haven't really had many players kind of link up other than that left-hand side with Regulion and Son. Everyone else is still kind of, we get a relationship and then they end up getting injured. So what we're going to do here, we're going to point fingers. We're not underdogs. I'm not going to say we're underdogs. I might just say we're underdogs and see what happens. There we go. Then I'm going to do the opposition tactics. Again, at some point I will just get the assistant manager just to do that without me having to do that. And we'll jump straight into this game and hopefully we can get a win. First highlight is towards us though. Chamberlain just gets the ball and just tries to ping it forward instead of just playing it around a little bit. Obviously, he's going to try and look for Harry Kane, but he's giving the ball away. Son, though, wins it back. Regulion out to Dele Alli. Dele Alli's running out, loses the ball, picks it back up again, tries to find Bale. Bale does eventually get it. Back to Bale again, though, and Ndombele. We're getting a little bit claustrophobic in the middle there, tripping over each other, and then it just causes us to give away the possession for them to put the ball over the top and Lacazette to score. We had, look, 1, 2, 3, 4 players. Chamberlain and Ndombele there. Dele Alli's there. Bale is there. We've got Doherty that's running all the way back. Kane's there and Son's there. What are they doing? Why are they all tripping out? All they have to do is just spread out a little bit and be able to get the pass, and then it's just come from the Dele Alli just loses the ball, a ball over the top, Lacazette in the centre. 4 minutes in, then they get a goal. I'm going to try and fire up Dele Alli. He's looking sad. It's probably because it's his fault for the goal. Chamberlain almost mispasses that to Ndombele in the middle. We do get a chance, but just Bale just heads it over. All right, Son with the corner. See, I was debating whether to start Torres on that right-hand side, and looking at it, I probably should have done like Bale's. Definitely should be more in the centre, maybe attacking midfielder. I'm probably going to be maybe putting him more into that role later on. Dele Alli's not having a great game, and I might do that sub at half-time. Bale's having an alright game, but Dele Alli 6.5. Maybe if we put Bale in the centre, put Torres out on the right-hand side. We're going to have to do something at half-time if we're still losing 1-0. And it's only 1-0, so we can get back into the game. We've seen it before. We can get back into the games. Like against Man City, like against Chelsea, we did manage to come back and get a result. Like Doherty wins it. We just need to play these balls nicely and just not give it away midfield. That was just... Oh, it was some nice passing, but then just a stupid long ball. And they just weren't paying attention, and we give it away. Bale with a free kick. Shonshu goes close, heads it in. It just goes over, unfortunately, and if we didn't get the corner out of it, it was just a goal kick, and Arsenal just going to build from the back quite nicely here, spreading us out, but we are hopefully keeping our formation. Bellerin, cross comes in, Aubameyang has a chance. We can't give Aubameyang any time and space like that at all. And if we don't win this game, I pretty much think we can write off the top 4. I generally don't think we'll get it. I think we'll finish 5th. Kane's trying to look to send Kane in, but can't quite do it. It's just getting that big of a gap now. I don't think we'll get top 4. If we don't win this game today, we need to win near enough every single game now in the league to get top 4. Chamberlain looking for a good tackle, but there's no one else there really to help him. Bale, this is why I don't like Bale being on the right anymore. He just doesn't seem to be covering, helping the midfield out. We do not want a goal here, so just stay focused, guys. Bellerin's in, he gets the goal. We just give it away. It's just poor just watching us do some stuff. Like, certainly easy little passes. We just give the ball away in midfield so much. I'm going to agree with that. Play a bit more shorter passing because we're giving the ball away too much. Reguilón just doesn't win the header, and then Bellerin's just in, and it's 2-0 at half-time. Let's just send the dressing room. Thrash arms. I'm far from pleased. I'm going to put Bale into the centre, and then I'm going to bring on Torres on the right-hand side as a winger. And that's what I'm going to do here. Hopefully putting in Bale more central, demand more. First highlight of the game is going to go to a Tottenham corner. Hopefully they don't score. They do score. Oh my God, it's only a minute in. Like, we lose a couple of games in the league and that's it. It's just like game over. We just need to focus on the Champions, not the Champions League, the Europa League and the FA Cup now, because the league is well out of it. The fact that we probably could fall out of 5th place if we're not careful. Right, can we even get a goal today? That would be nice. Son tries to look at the passing. We're just not getting the passes right. Torres though tries to get the ball. We're passing it around a little bit as the shot, but their defence is just too good. Again, just given away by Shonchu there. Just our passing has just been terrible. Our short passing has been awful. Let's bring on Eric Dyer. He's a bit more of a midfielder. He can probably pass a little bit better. Everyone else, like Son, having an awful game on that left-hand side. We've made all the changes we can make. Do I do anything with the... I'm just going to have to... I actually don't know what to do. Lucas Moura's on. I've taken off Shonchu because he's having a bit of a poor game. Bring on Dyer. I think Dyer probably can play the ball out a little bit better. But we're just not doing anything. We've won the ball there, but there's no one chasing it down. Do I put the tempo up and try and get us to play a bit faster? We've just conceded another goal. So I'm going to go higher tempo. I'm going to take that off. Hit the early cross. Not pass into space. Final third. Whip the crosses in. In transition. I'm going to take that off. Distributes playmaker. No, distributes over. We'll try and go... See, it doesn't work. We're going to do it to the centre-backs. You're going to roll it out. 4-0. We're getting absolutely battered by Arsenal. We really are. And I just don't understand why when it comes to the league, we're just not good. And I do not want to be knocked out of the Europa League right now. Because that will just make it just a stupid first season. It just really makes me want to do a second season with these one-season wonders. But it's just one season. If I don't do it, I don't do it. And it was a tough one with Tottenham. They're not a top-flight team. They're not guaranteed to win anything. The next couple of teams that I'm going to do, Dortmund, Juventus, and... who's the other one? Dortmund, Juventus, and Real Madrid. They're teams that you should win something with. You know what I mean? You should expect to win everything. So I say Dortmund's probably not. Dortmund's going to be a good test. But I'm just thinking... Oh. We've been terrible. Reguilón. Can we get at least a goal for Kane to get his just goal record up a little bit more? Son, Chamberlain shoots. Leno with a save. And no matter what we do, we're just not going to score. Bale whips it in from the corner. Doesn't work. Bale again to Chamberlain. Kane's in. Kane gets his goal. His 54th goal of the season. At least he gets his goal. But we've got a long way to go. We're not going to score 3 goals here. In fact, they're probably going to score a 5th. Can we break? Look, I've gone very attacking. And no one's pushing out and trying to win this ball. Lacazette gets it. Missed the tackle. Lacazette with the shot. We're letting him get the shots off. We're not defending well at all. And we've been poor. Very, very poor in that game. Expect to see you in training tomorrow. It was just shocking. It really was. Shocking game, but hopefully we can do something better against CSK Moscow. So here we are then, the CSK Moscow game. This is how we're going to be lining up. We've got Luis in goal, Aurier, Toby and Dyer as the midfield two. Sionchu just didn't really cut it in the last game. Regulion on the left-hand side. Højbjerg and Lascelles, so the two midfield two, and just swapping it up again, just thinking of fitness. Bale on the right-hand side, changes him to an inverted winger on support, because that's apparently what he's best at doing at the minute. Dele Alli, Son and Kane up top. We just need to not lose this game. Go get a couple of away goals, or at least get an away goal. Draw it 1-1 or something like that. We haven't drawn many games this season, but to keep it alive, we just need to win this game. If we get knocked out of this and get knocked out of the FA Cup in the next game, it'll just be cutting to the end of the season and just see how we get on. What we're going to do, we cannot allow complacency today. I'm just going to tell them that because it's true. We're only 1-0 up. We can't afford to concede a couple of early goals. We've gone back to the usual kind of back four. Obviously, Aurier on the right-hand side. Doherty's obviously looking a bit tired. Didn't have a great game against Arsenal at all. So hopefully we can just come here. It is away. And we're just going to struggle. The first highlight in 4 minutes in. And is it going to be a goal? It's going to be a goal within the first 4 minutes. Again, we've just shipped an early goal. And it's just 1-1 now on aggregate. But we do have the away goal advantage. So that's not a problem at all. But it's just a case of... It's just poor defending. I don't know what they're doing. The tactic, though, it's not... The tactic has worked so far this season. So why would I want to change it? Obviously, you have to make a few tweaks here and there. But... I think I can just pause it. Let me just have a quick look, instruction-wise. We've got to hit the early cross on anyway. So, maybe just... I don't actually know. We'll just keep going and just see. We're only 1-0 down. It's only just the start of the game, so I'm not going to change anything just yet. Right, I've done a couple of shouts to some players to see if it kind of sorts them out a little bit. Kane is fired up. Dele Alli didn't really like what I had to say, and Son didn't really like what I had to say. I was just trying to fire him up and just demand a little bit more out of them. But Moscow at the minute seems to be on the upper foot. Regulion plays it all the way back, and we just can't get possession here. But Dele Alli does. Kane. Teams are just dropping. What they're doing seem to be dropping quite back, quite deep with us at the minute, and we just can't seem to break through. Kane scores, but I'm pretty sure he's offside. He's celebrating it though, so I think we have got the away goal. It's his 55th goal of the season, and it does count. He looked suspiciously offside here, and we're not going to get the right angle, I think. So we just see when the... I think he's offside. That when that ball was played, he was there. So, yeah, I'll take it. I'll honestly take it. But 1-1 back into it. That's fine. We're winning 2-1 on the night. I'm happy. I'm just going to say I'm happy with it. We managed to pull a goal back. Kane's got his 55th goal of the season. Son and Bale are not having a great time of it. I'm thinking maybe take Bale off. Yeah, Bale's going to have to come off. He's not been great, really, has he, Bale? Steven Bergwijn is going to come on. We'll give him a chance. He's... Oh, no, hang on. That's Tanganga. Bergwijn, even. It's just as a winger on support. We'll do that. Obviously, we've got Chamberlain. Obviously, his fitness isn't particularly that great. He could get injured, so we don't really want that to happen. Højbjerg's having an alright game. Regulion's having a bit of a terrible game. But have we got Davis on the bench? We do. So we'll just have to quick look. I'm not going to make too many subs just yet. Son as well. He's not having a fun time out there either. In fact, we'll just take Son off. He's just struggling. Chamberlain's going to have to come on. He's not fully fit, but he can play on that left-hand side, I think. He can. Inside forward. Do you know what? Inverted winger is what he's good at on support. We'll do that. So we can afford to concede another goal, because then we'll still go through on away goals. But I don't want to lose the game. I want to get a bit of momentum going on. Bergwijn plays it to Højbjerg, looking out wide, but two players looked very offside then. And it's going to be Moscow with the chance, Luis with the goal, with a shot, not with a goal, with a save even. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm tripping over my words. Right, the next sub, Regulion. Off. In fact, I can make 5 subs. Luke, you can make 5 subs in this tournament. Remember that you can do that. Toby as well can come off and bring on Sionchu. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Dele Alli. I've just put Winks. We're changing the formation. We haven't changed the formation in ages. I think. Højbjerg, can you... What do you want to do? Put Højbjerg as a ball-winning midfielder. There we go. We'll go for a 4-3-3 instead and just see how we get on with that to try and finish the game up. Davis plays it all the way back to Lloris. Kane. Winks. Out to Bergwijn. Has the shot. Just goes wide. Lloris throws it out to Davies. Down that wing. He's managed to beat his man. Just need Chamberlain just to cut on the inside. The Celso back to Davis. To Chamberlain. Gets the goal. 2-1. It's the goal we needed. We're through to the semi-final. And it is literally what we needed. And Chamberlain on that left-hand side seems to have done well for us. The fact that I know he can do that role quite well is kind of pleasing to know, because obviously it will help Son out. I'll probably start him there in the next game, but it's against Liverpool, so we probably can't play him, and he's cup tied as well. So Chamberlain puts in a great tackle there. That's what we want to see from him. Ball over the top. Bergwijn wins it. Plays it back to Aurier. Bergwijn to Kane. Kane, hits the post. I thought that was just going to be coolly going in. We end up winning 3-1, but 2-1, a victory away from home. We're through to the semi-final of the Europa League. That, I'm really happy with that. So we've got Roma in the semi-final. The next episode is going to be Liverpool in the semi-final of the FA Cup, and then Man City. Then it's probably going to be followed up by Liverpool in the league to Roma in the second final of the Europa League. I'm not going to show you the full 2 legs. Again, just trying to get episodes done and quick. So the next episode is literally going to continue on from this one. Liverpool and Man City. Then I'll play 2 games offline. Show Liverpool in the league. Again, it's a must-win game for us in the league. Man City in the league as well is a must-win game. We're just going to have to see. We might just fall out of the top 5. We might finish 6th or 7th, but ended up winning the Europa League or FA Cup. We don't know. We really don't know what's going to happen. But that is it for this episode. I really hope you've enjoyed it, guys. It's been fun to record. I'm enjoying the series so far. Cannot wait for the full game to come out to get stuck into my Leicester save. But that is it. So I hope you're staying safe wherever you are, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you in a bit.